This tutorial will show you how to insert automated table of contents within a Word document. So let's say you're working on a project or an assignment, or you're writing a report. I started off with the cover page here, and if you don't know how to do that, you can just click Insert, Cover Page, choose a style, and fill it in. I then left my second page blank. That's for my table of contents. And then all of my content shows up. So in terms of my stuff, I've got a main title here, subtitles within that, and I've got another main title down here, more subtitles, and all of my content. So it's as easy as this. Okay, let's go to the top. The very first main title will show up as a main item or element, line item in your table of contents. So you highlight it, and in the Home tab, click Heading 1 right up here. Now, if you're using Office 360, you might have to click on a smaller button called Styles, and you'll see Heading 1. Now, below Heading 1, I've got several smaller subtopics. We'll call that Heading 2. This one will also be Heading 2. So it's a hierarchy. I think you get the idea. That's your main. These are your seconds. And within Introduction, if I add subtopics, I can make that Heading 3, 5, or so on. But that's getting a little bit weird, right? You want to write concisely enough that you don't have to dig too deep to get to a specific item of content. So let's just finish this off. Okay, so I've got my objectives. That's Heading 2. My audience, Heading 2. Now this is my second main heading, so I'll call that Heading 1. Subheading, Heading 2. And again, be creative with it. Depends on what your needs are. You can go up to Heading 3, I suppose. Okay, but I'll just finish this off quickly. And then we've got our last Heading 1. And then Heading 2. And summation and future, Heading 2. And I think that's the end of it, okay? So the next thing is you want to go up here to your blank page, click right at the top, and you're going to click on the References tab, Table of Contents, and pick a style. Okay, now depending on the wording you want, I usually just go with the first option if I'm not sure, and it will automatically put a table of contents. You see, those are your Heading 1s, your Heading 2s. Heading 3s would show up as indented items under Heading 1s. Again, like I said, don't go more than 3 deep. Now, there are no page numbers on here, so I'll show you how to do that as well. Oh, by the way, you might need to fix your spacing. Don't forget about that. Okay, so to add page numbers, you will click on the Insert tab. Go up here to Page Number. I'm going to put mine at the bottom of the page. And you could manipulate this within footers as well. And while I'm on the page number, I'm going to go back to the page number option here, Format Page Numbers, and I want to actually start at 0. Okay, I'm going to start at 0 because I don't want to see my first page with page numbers on it, and I will have a different first page. So let's just close the header footer and let's have a look. Okay, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Now, if I go back to my table of contents, I click Update Table, Entire Table, it will readjust all the page numbers. And that's a nice tidy way of putting or keeping track of at least your page numbering. Now, generally, I would advise finishing your document and then adding your table of contents at the very end. Okay, and don't forget to update the table if you made changes.